I think that Good Woman is a game where they show their skills in the uh, their traditional way, like tea boiling, bannock making, seal skinning, muskrat skinning, and I really believe that how they got this together was because that's how you have to live off the land. You learn to be warm, so you have to make a fire, and then you learn to harvest your food, so you get the animals, and so it's. I'm glad that they really showcase that because, um, like our culture, still lives on. And when I think of the Good Woman and Good Man event, that would bring me back to 1970 when they were listening to it on the radio, and it was so, I think it was so inspirational back then that it carried through to like today, and I'm just happy to be part of it. That's what the Good Man and Good Woman depicts the event.
Showing your hunting skills, your survival skills, like the tea boiling, making a fire out of nothing, or just a match, no lighters. And, seal skinning, showing your skills how to properly harvest and skin the seal. Because you use every part of the seal, right? You tear the hide, got no more muck. You got to make sure it's all perfect, right? Perfection. You don't want to waste nothing. But being a good man is passing on what you know, right? Being a good provider, right?
It's really nice learning from a pro.
Always good to try something.
Who knows how many countless ones he's skinned, but having a good time.
Back then, you got to be a good provider. Good provider, good hunter, good skinner, everything. That's what I think a good man is. And a good woman, the same thing. Same thing. Make a good tea, bannock, good mucklucks. They're the ones that teach the men, how to actually harvest the seal, the muskrats, proper perfection, right? You understand? Like they show us, the women show us how to be the good men.
Oh my goodness, I think everybody kind of showed their good womenness this weekend. We had a bunch of ladies in the cook shack doing all these, starting fires, making tea, making cultural foods. We just wanted everybody to be taken care of and fed and just to enjoy and have a good time.
To be a good man, I mean, like just being able to actually not only play the Arctic sports, but also be able to work with other people, whether that be making a fire, boiling tea, making bannock. All these are just little skills that eventually our young people will learn. Not if they learn, they will learn if they continue to play the games that we do here. Because being able to pass all that knowledge on, to me, is a good person. Not a good man, not a good woman. We all have all these different skills that we have to learn, especially when we go out on the land on our own. Being able to not only break pieces of wood, it shouldn't be about one gender or anything like that. It's if we're out on the land on our own, we have to be able to do all of these skills, and not just being able to make fires and stuff like that, but being able to pass that knowledge on no matter what the gender is, because to be able to be a full person, especially as Inuvialuit people, we believe that we have to know all of these skills. So being able to be a good person is passing all this knowledge on. So, yeah.
For me, I think to be a good woman, you have to have the ability to have the skills to keep your family well fed and well clothed. You have to be able to use skills that you have learned from your parents or your grandparents or your in-laws to survive out on the land, and show some integrity, I would say, like, you know, be a good sport and be willing to help others without, you know, just competing for yourself. You have to help others during the whole entire games. I think the games are so unique because it shows you're not competing to just win. You're competing, and when you see somebody that's not doing too good and they need some help, you go to them and you help them. You help them achieve the finishing off the event. I think there's 3 areas that you have to be a good woman in. And it's to survive on the land, be able to let your family eat, keep your family warm by learning how to sew using the animals that your husband brings back home, and you could, like with the seals, getting watch, flush your seals, dry them up, and after that you tan them. After you tan the seals, you make a pair of shoes, you know, stuff like that. And also to be able to help your community, to be able to help your community to have a strong, vibrant community. I think basically you need to learn your culture to survive and to be a good woman at these games.
To be a good woman, every woman is a good woman. But to be a good woman is, you know, to, like I said, always just try, you know, and it's good that they're doing these events and they're involving the elders to have an elder on their team. And that's what we mean about learning from your elders. And it's just so important. It's important all around to have those events, those kind of events, to teach these young people that this is what our people do. This is how we do it. This is, you know, this is important to us. This is part of the Northern Games.
For me, I was watching my grandpa, Tom Ross. He was in the events in Inuvik, and he would do the tea boiling or the bannock making, and he was fast. My dad, he'd be laughing the whole time while doing it. It's just, yeah, it's great. Yeah, it means a lot because I could learn little tricks as they're doing it, and I try to do that. And I have my son watching me do these games, and I can see his little things that I do that he does now. It's just passing things down.
Behind every man is always a good woman, no matter what.
I'm so happy you're here.
You know, and then that's
Uncle Robert from Ulakta.
experienced that. You know, and seen my dad at his lowest.
You guys should be up on your
in life.
Hands in your toes, guys. Hands in your toes.
But
hands in your toes, up in the air.
They talk together. They have their alone time together. Next day, it's like nothing happened.
So happy that Joyce
Same outgoing, most positive man around.
Right on, boys. Welcome
ready to go again. Night before, saw him at his lowest. That's because he talked with my mom.
Tyson's our interpreter.
You know,
Tyson.
Mother is so vital in a family, whether it be a small family, big family.
Just as good as interpreter.
Mother is the heart.
William George.
You know, and he used that. He showed me that. So that part there really hits home.
You know, I've known Lucy for 38 years. We've been married for 28 years, and
she's the greatest person I know. She's the mother of my two sons, Nanak of my two grandkids, Nicholas and Haley, and we support each other as much as we can so that we could, achieve a lot of what we want to do, and this is one of them, our Northern Games for sure.
Well, it's been a few really tough days because it's a lot of work, but it's so amazing though. We had some really great people and a lot of volunteers, and people just stepped up and said, let's do it. But with Donald, I felt so confident because he was up there, he was managing, he had a whole crew behind him, ready to do whatever needed to be done. And that's the Northern Game Society, is like you have a whole crew of people that are volunteering. They're putting aside time to get things done. And with people like Donald and Jerry, they're there. And then Dang and Hans chipped in, and Joss chipped in, and everybody pulled together. But to be a good man means that, you're taking care of your family, you're protecting them, and you make them feel confident and protected.
Sweetheart, here's a song showing us the love for one another.